Thanks for joining our fourth tutorial on Crossfire. This one's about infantry weapons. What we've been focusing on the most so far is with rifles shooting 3 die. We also have heavy machine gun teams, and these can be directly attached to platoons. In some cases, multiple can be attached to platoons. And then you also have mortar teams, which are represented by both an off-table asset, like a mortar, and then an on-table asset and a forward observer. Like I mentioned before, the heavy machine gun teams can be directly attached to platoons to just increase their fire potential. As seen here, you also have a forward observer. What they're trying to do for line of sight is this is indirect fire, but you must be able to draw line of sight to the units that you want to attack. In this case, we have a 4-die mortar team that normally would roll 4, however, they're in cover. But as seen here, there's different kinds of cover. So in this case, shooting into a field, you'd roll all 3, so in this case, all 4 die. In this particular example, we have a forward observer that's fired around into this squad and has scored 3 hits, which kills the unit. However, some mortars, in this case the 4-die one, will have a kill potential of 1. What that means is that if you're close enough, it'll go ahead and score a suppression on another unit nearby, or if already suppressed, like this one, it'll just go ahead and kill it and remove it from the board. A second thing that a mortar team can do is provide smoke. So as you can see here, we have a unit that wants to cross this gap but cannot, because if they do so, they're going to trigger fire. We do, however, have a forward observer over here that could drop smoke rounds directly into here. So what you would do is you'd have to roll to 3 up to be able to hit it. In this case, we're assuming we did get that 3 up. And then we can go ahead and place, since this is a medium mortar, 3 stands of smoke right across this. And it's just centered in an area, and then you place 2 on the opposing sides. Now, since it's still this player's turn, we can go ahead and safely cross this gap without fear of being attacked by those units, and then if we want, continue to flank across. This smoke will remain on the table until the beginning of our next turn. So thanks for joining us. In our next video, we'll focus on close combat.